Hello everyone, Earl Henderson, Primordial Defense. Thank you for watching. This video is going to be about the Zero9 holsters, light holster for the Surefire P2X Fury. And it's going to be about a new product that I got from forcetech. So back in November 2021, I decided to get a new light holster for my Surefire light. I had previously been using a Safariland light pouch that was originally designed for, I believe it was the Surefire G2 Nitrogen. And when I upgraded lights and got the Surefire P2X Fury, it just so happened to fit down into that pouch, and so I've been using that for the longest time. Well, I wanted to start using the therm switchback on the light, and obviously I could not do that with that old Safariland pouch because it went this side down into the pouch and it was bezel up. Well, I saw on Instagram that Zero9 holsters was producing a bezel down light holster. And I thought, cool, I like that. Previously to this, I had also looked for products that would fill this need, and I did see online a product from forcetech. Well, I was unsure about it, didn't know, and sort of, I guess you could say, abandoned the thought a little bit. And then, like I said, I saw this product being listed, and I thought, cool, I'll go ahead and go with it. I ordered the holster from Zero9 holsters, and their Surefire Fury holsters are designed around the newer Fury light. And the newer Fury light has a larger diameter bezel. So when I first got it and I put my Fury, my P2X Fury down into it, it just rattled around and I couldn't tighten it down enough to get it retentioned in there. So got in touch with them, sent it back to them. They sent me, I believe it was called the TAC 400 holster, and that worked. And this was it. So it wasn't too long after that, sometime going into December, I was getting out of the car, and this light had snagged on the B-post as I was getting out. So I carry this on my left side, kind of to the rear, so more of a somewhere around a 7-8 o'clock-ish kind of carry. And it caught, and then what it did was it basically sheared this all the way down. And basically what I would call the spine of this holster, it just cracked it all the way down there. So then it was all floppy and it wouldn't stay in there very well. So I wanted to continue with the therm on there. So instead of going back to the Safariland holster and using it until I got a replacement, I decided to modify the holster, I guess you could say. Do a presidential resolution to it. So I took electrical tape and I put a banding around the top of it. Well, that seemed to work, but I later found out that this had slipped over the top of it and when it was then wrapped around the light itself. So when I would go try to pull the light out, I couldn't do it because it was kind of stuck in there. So I was like, well, that's not going to work. So I just moved the electrical tape down through the tech lock to keep this thing binded together. That way I have the retention that I would need. Now I don't need this anymore because I have the new holster in, and I'll be able to show you better what I mean by this thing cracking. So as you can see, that's not supposed to do that. It just cracked along the back. Well, I ordered, I got in touch with them. I asked them if this would be covered under warranty. They said yes, and they sent me a new case. Well, there was some type of confusion about the TAC 400 that I told them. I can't remember what it was, but they sent me a case that didn't work. I was back to it being all floppy inside. So got back in touch with them again, sent the old one back in, and now I've got the new one. So when I got the old one, what they had me do was basically disconnect the body from the tech lock attachment and send the body in, and they sent me the new body. So what I have inside should just be the body itself, and then I'll use the existing hardware, the tech lock and the screws, and just put the new one on. And then this, the little hoarder inside of me, I'm obviously going to keep this. It's going to be a training prop to show people equipment failures. So here is the new case. Well, I thought maybe it would be a different design, and it's not. So the other case that they brought me, it had a more robust looking spine to it. Like, it looked more heavy duty. So this is just exactly the same pretty much as this one. Yeah, it looks almost virtually the same. So I'm slightly concerned that I may run into the issue of this splitting down the middle again. Now, it does appear that this is just a little bit thicker. Yeah, it does appear to be just a little bit thicker. But not a whole lot. Not a whole lot to make me think that I'll be comfortable with the thought that this won't occur again. With the other one they sent me, like, I felt for sure like this thing would not crack or break. I don't know. Well, while I had been in communication with them and sent this thing off, I had also got back on the internet and revisited ForceTech, and I wanted to see what their option was, because judging off the website and the pictures, it looked to be pretty thick. I ordered it, and oh, I got paperwork. Hold on, let me take this stuff out so the haters on the internet don't find my address. Okay, so I ordered this thing, and I forget how many days went by, but a few days go by, and I get a text message, and it's a picture, of a few different Fury models from Surefire, and he's asking me specifically which Surefire I have. So I replied back, and they said, okay, we'll make it, which I thought that was kind of cool. Very personal touch, so to speak. A few more days go by, and then this thing finally comes in the mail, and this is what we got. I don't know. I'm assuming this is for putting on a car or something to represent thin blue line. I don't put thin blue line stuff on my car. I just don't see a need for that. I don't really get into that thin blue line stuff. So this is the ForceTech P2X Fury light holster. And so far, I like it. I like its design, how it's completely rounded right here, and it only comes back to these 2 points right here to mate these together. So as you can see with the Zero9 holster pouch, the failing point is this spine right here and how it's separated here at the top. You add enough flex to it, and you could potentially rip this thing right down the middle. This, I don't see that happening. And this Kydex that they used is pretty thick. It's not really thin. And I just don't see a catastrophic failure occurring with this like I would with this. So this is what I'm going to be putting on my duty belt, because just by holding it and playing with it, I feel more comfortable with this than I do this. Now, I'm not trying to be all super negative about Zero9 holsters. I have one of their key fob holsters. Basically, you know, the key fob for my charger, put it into the little holster, and it keeps the buttons facing out. That way, all I have to do is reach to my belt and press a button. You can find that video under the playlist gear. I have a review on that product. It's pretty nice. I like it. It's probably one of my more favorite products from Zero9 holsters. I've also recently ordered a body cam holster for the Axon Body 2. It has not come in yet, but once it does, I will review it and put it into use to get a better feel for it. But as far as light holsters go, if you are running a P2X Fury or any other light for that matter, and you want a bezel down carry so that you can use something like a Therm switchback, I recommend checking out ForceTech. I mean, obviously I have not used this, put it into use, played, you know, put it on the belt or anything, but I can just tell this is going to be a more superior product just based off its design. It's rounded. There is no failing point right here. The only failing points for this thing are going to be the screws right here. You know, these things could, you know, if not checked or not, you know, tensioned or whatever, these things could back out and it fall out. So it looks like the only mounting is these two screws right there. So I'm sure maybe if you put some flex onto it, maybe that could cause a breakage, but I mean, that's going to be a lot of serious flexing on there, more than what I think you would incur from a regular tour of duty. And this just works. So I'm still going to keep this. I'm just not going to use it as much. I'm going to put this to use on the duty belt, and then you know, I may put this on something else, some other type of backup gear or something like that. I was thinking about creating a second duty belt with kind of less stuff on it, just more of a fighting, I guess you could say, belt or whatever. So I could probably utilize this for that, or I could just end up selling it to someone and getting my money back from it. This particular product from ForceTech, let me go look at the invoice real quick. Well, that's my Apache invoice. Where did I put that? Here it is. So this right here cost a total of $51.37. Let me go do a quick search real quick for the Fury holster to see how much it was. I can't remember how much it was off the top of my head. Zero9 holsters. Okay, so shipping confirmation, orders confirmed. Flashlight case. So the Zero9 holster is cheaper. This was $34.95 for this. Well, actually, for this attachment right here, $34.95, and this one was, what did I say? $51.37. So obviously this one costs a little bit more, but as far as the design and everything, I think this one's a little bit better. And as I said, I'm not trying to harp on Zero9 holsters. I really like their other product that I got from them. Use it on a daily basis. Have no issues out of it whatsoever. But the flashlight holder it's just not. It's not up to par for me, I guess you could say. So that's that. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave those down there. If you have not already, hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for more Monday quarterback videos. Earl Henderson, Primordial Defense, thank you for watching.